itchy, girl. Where's your itchy spots?
We're on the TV.
We're on the TV. Oh no, and we're being itchy. Oh no, and there's a plane now. Oh no. We just had all the sheep here. Also, hi. We just had all the sheep here, and then we got a delivery. So then the sheep were like, don't like that van. And then a plane just flew over. So, sheep are leaving us, but we can always follow them. But right now we have Nina. Also, hi, I'm Lauren. And Cameron's here today too.
Hi
Cameron. And hello, people in internet world. If you're watching this live, don't worry, it's not Thursday. Okay? If you're like, wait a second, is it Thursday? No, it's not. Today is Wednesday. So if you're watching this live, don't worry about it. If you're watching this recorded, I don't know what day it is for you, so I cannot help you with that.
But thanks for watching.
Yes, but thank you for watching. And yeah, today we're doing our little virtual sanctuary here on Wednesday instead of the normal Thursday. Because tomorrow, which is Thursday, we have, first of all, incoming Ferguson. Hello!
And goodbye.
No camera, just Cameron. He's going to be hanging out behind the camera, I guess.
He's behind the scenes right now.
He's the supervisor. Are you coming here? Are you coming here?
He's like, no, I think I want to be the cameraman.
I want to be behind the camera. That's okay. But yes, we are doing this today instead of tomorrow. Because tomorrow we have a end of the year remembrance ceremony scheduled to celebrate and remember some of our animal friends who we have lost over the past year. So we were going to talk about that a little bit, and it's not only going to be sad, but you know, so it's always a tough time when we have to talk about these kinds of things and think about what has happened to some of our friends who've left us this year. But yeah, meanwhile, Nina's just going to be here being a goofball.
Being the cutest little goofball.
And this is what Christopher would do too.
Wow, we have someone from Canada, some people from Massachusetts today.
Oh, hi Talia. You joining us, love? Or were you stuffing your face with hay and you decided to come see what was up? There she is. There's Talia with her bangs. Okay, bye. You coming over? Come here, baby. Come here. Oh. She seems uncertain. Like, there was a truck here, and I don't like that. But we'll see if they come back over. And if they don't in a couple minutes, we can maybe go take a little stroll and catch up with them. But yeah, so, I mean, if you've been a follower of the sanctuary for some time, you have probably seen us make, you know, various announcements over the course of the year of some of our friends who've passed away from I think it was actually like the very last couple days of 2020. Cerberus, a very old goat, left us, and yeah, all the way from then to now. So yeah, we have all these lovely animals here, and you know, some of them, they come to us in horrible shape, and some of them recover from that, and some of them, you know, some of the animals who come here may only be here for a day or two if it becomes like apparent that whatever suffering they've had is going to be too much for them. So sometimes, unfortunately, that is the case, that an animal may come to us and only be with us for a short amount of time. And sometimes that's not the case. Like, if anyone remembers Ashley and Pliers, who were two horses, who, a mom and her son, and they came to us, already really old. When they came to us, Ashley was already 35 and Pliers was like 32, which for horses is quite old. And they had been fairly neglected. So honestly, we didn't know if they were gonna even make it like a week. But they lived here at the sanctuary for another like 2.5 years. So, which made Ashley like 37, which is really old. And then we have some animals who come here either when they're very young, who will then spend like the vast majority of their lives here. Like my dearest Nina, who is still a baby. Are you still a baby? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. My dear Nina came to us. She was only like a couple months old at the time, and she's only like 3-ish? Are you 3? No, you're gonna be 4. Is that right? Yeah, I think you're gonna be 4 or 3. Now I can't remember. But at any rate, like, Nina's a younger girl, so. Oh, hi, Seneca. I know when you were born, because some of our animal friends. Oh, don't hit me. I don't know if we just caught Nina doing her little.
No, we can mostly just see her bum.
Her bum, but it's such a cute bum.
It certainly is.
Such a cute bum. Hi, Seneca. And of course, some of our friends, we know that they have been here for their whole lives because they were born here. Like my dearest Seneca, who is going to be 5? You're gonna be 5? You're gonna be 5 on March 8th? Yeah. And like that even goes for like my dear Christopher, who passed away in July this year, who, if ever anyone asks me, like, who's your favorite animal? My go-to response is always, they're all my favorites, but Christopher is my favorite. Mm-hmm. And Christopher would have been 15 on Christmas Day this year. And so he lived here his whole life because his mama, Noelle, who you might remember, she had passed away some time ago. But she was found running around in New York City by herself. We didn't even know she was pregnant. She came up here like late on Christmas Eve back in 2006, and we got her all set up. Okay, baby. We got her all set up in the barn there, and you know, we were like, it's late. You need to rest. You need to sleep. And then, a surprise. The next day there were 2 sheep in her stall, and so that is the day that Christopher arrived in the world. So yeah, it can be really hard to watch them grow old, but it's a really lovely thing, really, to see them as they grow old. Sorry, Scout's making a face. I just looked over there and Scout's making a face. But yeah, it's hey, you okay? It's really a beautiful thing to see them as they get older, because really so few of the animals who are like them get that chance. Yeah, but definitely please feel free in the comments and everything if you wanna share a memory like of one of the animals here, whether they've left us this year or in a previous year. I mean, I know some of our viewers have been friends of the sanctuary for a long time, and maybe you remember some of our friends from the early days, because I mean, again, this is our 20th year now, so we have had a lot of our friends come and go, but and if you notice little Seneca there,
he's using Instagram to itch herself.
Oh, Seneca. Seneca's okay. She's a little bit limpy. The sheep had some hoof trims, I think yesterday. And so sometimes they walk a little, like, tenderly, after that happens. So, like, don't worry there, my girl's okay. Keep an eye on her.
And yeah, for those of you who are joining, I think Lena asked, is that Nina? Yes, it is Nina.
And wait, Lena? Where's Lena?
And there is a Lena sheep as well.
There's a Lena sheep. Oh, she's over there. Ahem.
Who did you learn that?
Rude. Yeah, who
from?
taught that? Was it Stuart who taught you that? Was it Stuart who goes, when you don't get enough attention from the humans, you hit them? Terrible manners, Nina.
Lena, thank you so much for sponsoring.
Oh, who does Lena sponsor?
Nina.
Is it Lena? Oh, you sponsor me. Oh,
and
you hear
sponsors
that,
two,
you hear that, Niece?
both buddies and Charlotte and Russell.
Oh my goodness. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Terrible. You see this right now. You're terrible. We love you. So yeah. I don't know, did anyone else have anything that they,
Yeah, does anyone
to share?
else have any stories about some of the residents that they've come to know and love? Andrea said she's just cheering you up, Lauren.
Oh.
That's true.
Yeah. I have my Nina with me, so.
You can't be too sad.
No.
She heard you start talking about Christopher, and she said, no. No sad Lauren today.
Aww. Yeah, and I mean, sometimes, if anyone's who's had, like, a dog or a cat, like, who's gotten older, you know, like, sometimes you can know when it's time, and, you know, some of our friends, it's a surprise when they pass, like, a lot of the birds, like the chickens and the turkeys, like Michael.
Yeah.
Our dear Michael.
Andrea said she really misses Michael's hugs.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just, I think it was that she had a sudden heart attack out of nowhere, and that happens a lot with, like the Cornish cross chickens and the broad-breasted white turkeys. Like, both of those are those, like, big white ones. Like, for example, Al and Ruth, if you're familiar with them, those are both Cornish cross chickens, and of course Michael, Imogen, Malika are all that type of turkey. And it's challenging for us because so many of these animals here have been bred to be ways that are not beneficial to them, but are beneficial to humans who would want to use them for, oftentimes, like, to eat their body. And so that's why the animals, especially the ones who have been just bred to just grow and grow and grow, just out of nowhere sometimes. They'll be, you know, there and happy and doing their thing, and then all of a sudden they're gone. So, yeah, and it's tough, but, you know, that's why we do things like our little, ceremony tomorrow, we remember them. People also ask a lot of times, like, it's kind of cute when people say this, because people will ask me on tours, like, I hope this is okay to ask, but, like, what happens when the animals die? And it's like, I don't know, people oftentimes ask that in, like, a really hesitant way, which is, like, kind of cute, I don't know. And it'll depend a little bit. You know, again, sometimes we know when it's coming and we, you know, schedule something with the vet. And sometimes we don't. Even though we don't know it's coming. But, the animals, a lot of them will be buried here on site. There is a spot out in the back of the sanctuary, where we will bury some of our friends. Some of them, especially some of the larger animals, or the ones who pass away, like, off-site, are going to be cremated. And actually tomorrow, one of the things that we're doing will be spreading the ashes of some of our friends, like, let's see, Moses, Julius, Passion, and a few others. And also, so Lucy, there's Lucy the pig, who's still with us and who's fine. She's an older lady, but she's fine, don't worry about her. But our dear office cat, Lucy, her ashes are still in the office, and they have a place of honor right by the window. So she's still with us. But yeah, we will also have what's basically like a wake, for the animals, so that, their friends and family have an opportunity to, like, to try to understand what happened. You know, because otherwise, for them to be like, alright, I know Noelle was here. Why is she gone? Where'd she go? Like, for Christopher, his mom Noelle, when she passed, like, before she passed even, if he couldn't find her, it would really stress him out. So, for him to, like, not know what happened to his mom would have been really hard for him, because he'd just be like, she's somewhere, maybe she needs me, maybe she needs my help. So yeah, we give them, that opportunity first, which is really important. No, so the humans get that opportunity, as well. Ratings. Yeah.
I think Tigger was mentioned.
Yeah.
As someone.
Yeah.
Michelle Alvarez mentioned a lot, because she started in 2008, so many have passed on in her time, including Rambo, Amos and Jesse, Mirage Jailbird, Atlas Peabody, Leo and Little Guy.
Also, Nina, not that I don't love your little cute bomb, but, like, could we maybe...
Get your face?
Could we maybe?
Oh, that worked. Just politely ask, I guess.
All you have to do is ask nicely. Good girl. But yeah. Yeah, and I mean, with Tigger, oh my gosh. So Tigger, anyone not familiar, big old goat, like tall, not as tall as Cupid. If you've been here lately, I don't think Tigger is as tall as Cupid. But Tigger looks kind of like Hermione, so that, like, Nubian goat with no horns. Tigger, before he passed, which was in the spring at some point, I forget exactly when, you might also know Chester, one of our dear baby goats, who was rescued almost 2 years ago, 2 years in April, in the coming April. Chester had something going on last winter. I'm not totally sure what it was, but he was just not in great health. He was just, like, not growing, and if he got a cut or a scrape or something, it just, like, wouldn't heal. So we were like, well, there's something going up with this guy's immune system. And all the other goats were kind of picking on him and stuff. But Tigger, who's the same type of goat as Chester, but obviously a lot older, was just kind of like, it's okay, dude, I gotcha. And the two of them were, like, inseparable for months of the time when, like, Chester was building his immune system back up and when his health was getting better and everything. And his confidence was getting better because Tigger was there for him to look out for him and to protect him. And yeah, that, you know, Tigger's health, we knew his health was in decline for some time. But he held on until Chester was, like, you know, good and had found his place back in the herd and, you know, had all recovered from whatever was going on with him. We have many adorable pictures of the two of them just, like, laying on each other and sleeping, and just the most precious. Nina, I think your friends are leaving.
Oh.
I think they're leaving. I just don't want you to get upset. Sometimes if, like, one of the sheep or the goats is like, that's okay, I'll hang out with you and get pets. And then it's like, wait a second, all my friends are gone. Oh my god, I'm gonna be alone forever. And then they're screaming and running, and it's like, where'd they go? It's like, they don't go too far. But I don't want you to get held up. But you also seem pretty content. Is that right? Or do you want to go with your friends?
I don't know, I kind of like the butt scratches you're giving me,
Butt
Lauren.
scratch.
Pretty good at them.
We love a butt scratch, don't we? Don't we? Oh my goodness, get away.
Sherry said, as sad and difficult as it is, I can only imagine. I try to remember the life that you gave them all. They all knew so much love and kindness that they wouldn't otherwise have had the opportunity to know, and that's such an important thing to remember.
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
we remember these losses.
Absolutely. But, are you going? Oh.
Rude. Terrible.
That's one of the things that helps us feel a little bit better and at peace and at ease.
Yeah.
As we cope through these losses.
Yeah. And, like, one of the things that, for me, that I've, like, struggled with about it all is
you know, we're our little piece of the world down here at the sanctuary, and, you know, we can't rescue every single animal out there. Not us, not all of the sanctuaries that exist. There's just so many animals out there. So I was thinking about that, and so there's a rooster who passed away back in 2018, actually, named JR, and he was one of those Cornish cross roosters. He's a big dude. He was like 17 pounds or something. Oh my goodness, I am petting you. Can you chill? Thank you. So he's one of those Cornish cross chickens, and to think about all of the chickens who are just like him, who have such short, brutal lives that are, you know, maybe 6 weeks long. And, oh, yep, she's got to go catch up with her friends. Do we want to?
We'll keep going.
Take a little walk?
Yeah.
She's like, this is sad. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, Neen. Go keep up with your friends, though. But yeah, to think about the number of chickens just like JR or any of the other Cornish cross chickens who live here, like Al, Ruth, all those girls from Colorado. I did the math because I'm a nerd, and of course I did. And in the U.S., I used data from 2016. Also, hi, Shirley. We want to take a quick pause and just
Admire Shirley?
admire. Oh, she does not want to be admired, I don't think. Shirley, our beautiful girl here, if you've met her, you know she's a little bit shy, so I don't want to stress her out, though. Yeah, you seem like you want to be left alone. Don't worry, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
You're very cute, though.
I see some goats. But yeah, so then in 2016 there were about 9 billion chickens of all types killed in the U.S. And I won't make you all do the math, but if you break that down per second, it becomes 285 chickens killed per second. So, like, this program we're doing right now, also, hi, Russell. This program that we're doing right now is a half hour long. So, you're welcome to do the math again. But that works out to, now I can't remember. How many?
500,000.
500.
Approximately.
About 500,000 chickens who are going to be killed in this half hour that we're together in just the U.S. We'll keep walking a little bit so then you don't have to hold the camera so long.
Thank you.
So yeah, to think about what all of them are going through when they're, you know, when there's all the same, like the same type of animal, just here, just chilling, enjoying their lives. It can be really, I'm going to say hi to Bart. That can be really, really challenging, of course. Hello, Bart. Hello, Bartleby. But yeah, that is why we do this work, though.
Actually, this is why we do this work.
Yeah, we do this work so we can watch Bartleby fight with blankets and rakes. The rakes are hanging up over there, and he's like, I don't like the way these rakes are, and he just kind of comes over and he's like, poof. I'm a weirdo. And we have Violet over here just stuffing her face.
Yep.
Hi, Theo. Okay, she's ignoring me. That's fine.
She has something way more interesting.
She does, and that's okay. But yeah, that's why we do this work, to rescue the ones who we can, and helping people make choices that are respectful and caring towards the animals, to not be a part of all of that suffering that a chicken like JR or Al or Ruth would have gone through for their short little lives had they not lucked out in whatever way and ended up here. Because a lot of them, it's just luck, really. It's just luck for how they end up here. versus not. But are we gonna share?
Yum.
Are we gonna be nice? Are we gonna share? Oh, that's good. These two are roomies at night, by the way.
They
share a
They
stall
are
at night. It's
roomies.
really cute.
Oh.
And I don't know if we can still hear Russell or not, but he's going for his walk. Just.
Yeah. The sound of Cranky Russell in the background is bringing so much joy.
Yeah, I think it's a little too cold for Russell, and like, I don't know what you want from me, dude. I can't.
He said, Lauren, turn off the cold, please. I can't not do my walk.
I have to go for a walk. This when it's like even colder, like in like January or February. So pigs, as you may be aware, very clean about their bathroom habits. So poor little Russell, when it's really cold and he's like, I have to go poop, which means I have to go outside. And he'll just like go just barely outside the barn, do his business, and just be like the whole time, and then come like running back in, like I can't believe this. Like,
Sandy, Ferguson made a very brief appearance earlier on in this episode, so you'll have to go back to watch. I don't know where he is either.
You can stay there. I thought I saw little legs under the truck that's out here.
Oh boy.
Hello, is anybody here?
Hey, Bart.
Hey, dude, over here. Come here.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, bird. Come on.
He's over there.
He's over there.
Oh, he is? Let's go say hi.
He's
be wrapping
coming.
things up.
He's coming.
Oh, great.
Come on, bud.
Wow,
Come on,
Sandy, I
see
think you summoned Ferg. Bart, those are my notes.
Bart, no. No, Bart, you can't eat that. No, dude, no. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. No, she's not good. Give me the paper. Give me that. What are we doing?
I don't think it's a virtual dictionary without a goat taking your notes. There's Ferguson. We'll be back after a momentary break. What was on those notes, folks, is we have a really important end of the year fundraising event where we were generously, a group of anonymous supporters have generously agreed to match every donation that we receive up to $150K. And you can participate in this fundraising by going to letyourheartbelight.org, which I'm sure my comms friends will put over in the chat if you would like to help support. I'm talking about letyourheartbelight.org because I don't think that there is anything lighter than what just occurred.
Yep.
I don't know if you can still read what we had.
You know
on
what?
those notes.
You know what part he left?
The Let Your Heart
Was
Be
the
Light.
part about the plugs and stuff.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
That
so
is
nice.
the part that we have left.
That's so nice
good
of
of
him.
him. So proud of himself. And he's just like, la la, I got the thing.
He said we needed a way to end this episode in a lighthearted way.
Yes, so now that I have the plugs, I don't know what you said already.
I was just talking about how every donation up to $150,000 will be matched up until midnight on New Year's Eve. I didn't get much further than that.
Awesome. Yes, so there is that, which is fantastic. Thank you to our lovely donors who are matching those. And I was trying to get Ferg to come back, but he didn't want to follow me. I think he got kind of weirded out by like the running and the yelling. So yeah. So again, not to make anyone do math, but if you can multiply by 2, some of the like, I don't know, you can, what like we get for the money that you donate to us, you lovely people. Like if you gave us $25, Cameron, what's 25 times 2?
50.
Yay, 50! And 50 equals 3 days worth of straw to help keep everybody warm.
Violet. Warm.
Oh, he's coming back. No, you. I have my eye on you.
Just let us get to the plugs, Bart. Please.
No, you can't have my plugs. No. Cameron, what's 72 times 2?
Oh gosh, 144?
Very good. And that helps get 1 visit for the vet to come here to the sanctuary so we don't have to stress out an animal who might not be feeling well by taking them somewhere else. Let's see, Cameron, what's 100 times 2?
200!
Yay! No, Bart's trying to headbutt Cameron and stuff behind the camera. My goodness. What a boy. So yes, $200 gets a nice new blanket for an older horse, because we have blankets for them, as you saw Bartleby fighting with. So sometimes they get holes in them for some reason that I don't know if Bartleby knows anything about that. Bartleby? How would it be possible that maybe
the blankets get destroyed by some residents? I'm not really sure how that would happen,
So
Bart.
weird.
Do you have any idea how that would happen, buddy?
Very suspicious. I'm gonna.
He is
scooch
very
myself
cute
back
and
over
very
here.
funny.
He's something. Could you knock this off too? You can't have that. I'm gonna hang that up after we're done. Let's see. Shirts. We got shirts too. You can go to our bonfire page, which there's a link for that wherever the comments are. Do not knock the camera over. How much money gets us a new camera after Bartleby destroys this one?
Bart, no!
Hey, dude, no. I love you. Stop it. Gift of sponsorship. That's another thing. So you can sponsor an animal for someone you care about, or maybe you want
like
for
Bart.
yourself. Yes, and there's a selection of animals who, if you sponsor them, we will include in your gift like a little plushie, like of that animal. Children, I don't think this is the Christmas spirit. And yes, and the last thing to plug that we'll plug here is on the Add Love Stir Instagram account, which, hello Instagram, if you're watching on that, you can go find at Add Love Stir, and that's Chef Linda and our cooking program here at the Sanctuary. And so over on there, they're doing Cookie Madness, which is like voting on like your favorite holiday cookie and stuff. And there was a lot of drama amongst the staff here today about some of the cookies that got knocked out in the first round.
I'm a little upset because Snickerdoodles is off the roster. I think Heather is really upset about the chewy chocolate gingerbread cookies.
Yep. There's a lot of drama, so get in on that.
If you have very strong opinions about cookies, we encourage you to vote.
Cool. Anything else you wanted to share, Bartleby? Anything else anyone in the...
I think that's it.
Someone
says Bart just limps off like it's not his fault.
Yeah. By the way, any newer viewers who might not know about my boy's limp here, he's okay. Some time ago, like I'm talking like years and years ago, he had broken that one leg, and when it healed, it just healed shorter than his other 3. So that's why he's a little bit off balance, but he's fine. Just for anyone who doesn't know his thing, don't worry about it.
All right, I think that concludes our virtual sanctuary episode, which took quite a turn.
Yeah.
But thank you, Bart, for lightening the mood.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us today for a very necessary conversation. And we hope that you're having a lovely holiday season.
Yeah. And we have one more virtual sanctuary for the year next week, which will be back on Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, so next week,
back
Thursday.
to regular programming.
Yes. And perhaps there'll be a special visitor?
Ooh.
Maybe?
You got an exclusive sneak peek into next week's virtual sanctuary. Okay, friends, we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.
Bye, Bart and Vaughn.